Hello, and welcome back. Welcome to Banishers. I am so excited for this game. I wanted this game when it first came out, but thankfully I just found a way to get it. Thank you, please. PlayStation Premium or whatever. Sorry, I'm really hungry. Just got back from work. Man, it's finally time for me to play Banishers. Okay. Where it's barely visible, huh? It's right there. Okay. Let's see. Let's get right into it. Graphics mode. Okay. Alright, now at the beginning of my stream didn't have any noise. Welcome to Banishers. I'm so excited to finally play this game. Let's get into it. I'm playing normal. See how I usually play all my games. Because why not? Playing Banishers as an Elden Ring expert. Let's go. Focus Entertainment presents.
Madam, sir,
Wow,
the
that
ship
sounds
lies
good.
at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
That's so cool looking. Hey, don't nod,
Dreamed
game.
of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Aww.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's
Duh.
letter.
What of
Yeah,
it?
because we totally know about
The
Charles's
ghost
letter.
must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, I tell you, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
What an
Consider our
intro.
lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple.
True, very true.
Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Oh,
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. It's cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
that's beautiful. I would love the art book for this game.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
That should be much better. Okay. Okay, so there's no turnaround. You've got to straight up use the camera for that. Okay. Interesting.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did
Whoopsies.
something else than work.
After
Just
this,
use an
we
Estus
should set
flask?
sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place.
Oh my gosh,
Not
my
a bad
hair.
idea.
Let's see. Nope. Okay, so that's sprint. And it's a toggle, it's not a hold.
Have I
Okay.
mentioned how grim this place is?
I
Oh,
heard
you know
the first
what?
time.
We ain't just running past this, dude. Come admire, bro. Yo, Red, get back here and come admire this. Stupid. Jeez. Love games like this that are just beautiful. Okay, that's easy. Okay. Dang it, I did it again.
Here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
You did. It's gonna be annoying.
Looks steady enough.
Genuinely, this game looks good.
Watch out!
That sounds about right. Okay. Let me skip to him.
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that mechanic.
I can break my way through
Okay.
here.
Okay. Wow. Oh, we gonna fight! We gonna fight! Let's go!
Well, tried.
Anyone else? Anyone else? Huh?
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed.
Okay.
Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
That's a very good question. Oh, okay, so this is an actual mechanic that'll be used throughout the game. Okay, I like that. So many games will have you do how to walk next to the wall very closely, and then it'll do it in the tutorial never again throughout the entire game. I'm like, that's the stupidest thing in the world. And then other games will have, like what we just did, squeeze through, and then you'll never do it again. It makes no sense. Leather, +3. Okay, so there is exploration in this game. Okay. Am I supposed to... Right here. Okay.
Oh, more wanderers.
So this is not an open world game.
Behind you!
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Okay. Okay, that's weird. Oh, we gonna fight!
Empty fiend.
What now? Attacking with your weapons fills the banish gauge. When the banish gauge is full, press X to banish your target. Okay. Goodbye. Have fun in hell. Okay. I'll take one of these. A note, damp and bloody. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date, I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year 1965. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring there with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who reads this now, I tell you, run. Pretty sinister.
These
That's
people
very
lived in
interesting.
town just a few days ago. What exactly is
More
going on here?
leather. Spectral dust. Okay. Boom! Baby! That guy's gone. More spectral dust. Okay, let's go forward. I'm really enjoying playing as her. I think this is a really cool character.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Yeah, so we're caught back up with him. That's cool. I'm really enjoying playing as her. I really hope the game's like this a lot.
Not a good sign.
Geminately.
Sitting on their arses.
Isn't that what selectmen do?
Wow.
When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible
Wait.
student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Okay. Take some more leather.
People
What's
who
over
fear
here?
pestilence or disease, or both.
Susanna, it's been days since we ate. Each day the town empties further. Folk would sooner risk the cold than stay. The minister said help was on its way, but I do not know how much time we have left, or how much time before the next sickness takes us all. I shall entrust my neighbor with this letter in the hope that it will reach you. If nothing changes, I'll try to cross the woods myself. I hear folk assemble bands, the better to safely brave the wilderness. May God help us. Sarah. Wow.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
Okay, so that's the end of that road. Very nice. And this meets back up. Okay, yeah, cool. I really like that. That's a cool way of exploration. Fort Jericho, Boston, and the Harrows Hamlet. Okay.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No
Not even
hostler
close.
And no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food,
Interesting.
then they probably ate the horses.
Oh, that's a good point. Why are we going over here, bro? Why did you take me back over here, bro? Is there something over here? Thank you. A lilac hyacinth. Okay, now then, now shall we go? New Eden Town discovered. Very nice.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the science?
Area of investigation. You've reached the location of your current objective. Your compass now includes that you are inside an area of investigation.
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
Look to the
I'm sure
end.
folk here are
Look
just
for
as
the end.
open-minded as Charles.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Good day, sir.
Do you know where the inn is?
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take
We are.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Where are the children?
Several died of
Have you
fever.
checked the children?
We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
Wow. Well, that was cool.
There's the inn.
Yes. Very cool. This game is great. And I haven't even gotten
we're
into
here,
the
your
depths
prayers
of
are
it.
answered. Pour us a drink. Fano.
Just really enjoying
Banisher,
myself being a
please
gamer.
come in. As it is
Lots
cold,
of
your
good
serving
games.
woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the
She's
boss.
the boss,
You're
fool.
not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Noosmith.
The names
We're the
are
select-
hilarious.
What's left
The
of us?
flames look awesome.
Why is Charles not here?
Did he die?
We're sorry for your
Give me-
loss. We'll do
Oh,
what we can.
I
for
was
his
only
widow.
kidding.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock
Yeah,
at
I'm
Reverend
not even
Davenport's
his
killing
friend
is
and I'm
so
in
great
shock.
that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility...
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now.
Then why didn't you leave?
You lot do what you want. I intend living.
God gave us agency, lady.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
Then why'd you quit?
Demonologist, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
Cool.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation.
This is a lot of
His
dialogue.
passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task, and acquitted himself with honor. Far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands. For Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Damn it,
The compass
Charles.
indicates the direction and
Those are
distance towards
cursed
an
sea
objective.
storms.
Follow the yellow
If
market
only
to
we'd been
meet
here earlier.
I
with
know.
Esther.
But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are idiots if they believe prayer will save them.
So is there going to be crafting in this?
Antea. Red. Come in.
Poor woman. Hope my wife never finds out what it's like to be a widow.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come.
I hope we die together in a very, very, very old age.
I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come.
How long ago did he
If
die?
only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
So today is the last day in my town that is going to be in the 90s. The rest of the week is the 80s, getting low to the low 80s, and then the end of the 15 days is starting to be in the 70s. A severe thunderstorm is actually starting outside my windows, which I think is really cool, so I hope I don't lose power in the middle of my stream. That would be really terrible.
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything.
Yeah, it is pretty dark
People came
outside the
to rely
window.
on
That's
him.
crazy.
I'm
It's
sure
only
they look to someone else
4:40,
now,
and it looks like
but I
it's
can't imagine
nighttime
it's the
outside my
same.
window.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther? Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
Stay put. We'll find a way.
You have unlocked your first hint. It contains important information about the person it's linked to. You can refer to these hints at any given moment through the hunting guide. To understand why a ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints about each involved inhabitant. Once the hints have all been uncovered, the inhabitant's intent is disclosed, and you may complete the quest. Okay, a new Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell. That's cool. I like music.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
Oh,
These
cool!
days I lack
It
the
actually puts a stop on you so that you listen to the dialogue.
It cost a
That's
fortune,
really cool.
but you cannot part a pianist from their beloved.
This game has a lot of neat mechanics. Okay, November 1694. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you, and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything on our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I could give you no better answer, be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely. We cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs. Okay, that's literally my grandma's name. Well, it's Elaine Combs, I guess. How? Wow. Cool.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden.
Mm-hmm.
If only we had known what would befall us.
Why did I
Have
take
you
those
received
out?
other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Yeah, that is nice of him. Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. Oh.
There's more to learn here.
That's not why I was trying to open the door. Gosh dang. I was trying to find out why it had a door right there. Sadness and Interval, or Study the Aeolian Scale by Henrique Pietri. The Study of H. Purcell's Trichoni in G minor for strings by E. Davenport. That's cool. Okay. "21st day of February, 1687. My sweet Esther, I can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience, I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, for when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything, as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I am thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. This man really loved her. Fifth day of January 1685, my beloved Esther. How I longed to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together, and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old, and at last death separates us. For only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters, and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I am thinking of you. Your love forever, Charles. That's 1685. The other one was 1687. Oh man, this poor woman. Poor widow is what I should really say. Didn't I already read this one? 12th day of August 1694. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You were an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. And yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New England, Eden, and I am sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this land, there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave. Or perhaps you should go ahead, while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Your love forever, Charles. These letters started to get darker.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther. Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
I remember the teaching of my masters. May God bless their souls. Against the threatening unknown, when the common knowledge is not enough to understand a situation, the sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse, as in the French coach Comer or the German Nachtmar, mare. Here comes from 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirits defined by its only purpose: to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist has ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear, able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmare its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept, I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How would we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? Charles Davenport. Okay.
Terrible.
Charles Davenport's brooch, a silver brooch habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword. Interesting.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched.
Oh yeah, brooch,
Nothing's
not brooch.
moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
You actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
My dear sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I cannot attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. O Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last so much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Yeah,
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
That's interesting.
Esther never got to say farewell.
3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to rub between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm, Evelyn.
I could have made him manifest.
Maybe. But there has to be more to it.
Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm 127:3. Okay. Then we'll go in this room.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green
This
for
is so much
natural
information for the beginning of a game.
You were. Still, you did all right.
A precious king from a chess set, protected by a glass dome. Okay.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind
Why
him
does
that
that
he
keep
had yet
happening?
to beat me.
Okay. What? Job 7, 13, 15, 13. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. 14. Then thou scarest me with dreams, and terrifies me through visions. 15. So that my soul chooses strangling and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
Oh.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Theological book from Charles' personal collection. Fertilium Fidei by Alfonso de Spina. Okay. Theological book from Charles' personal collection. For Macarius by Johannes Nider. Nider. That's a weird last name. Interesting.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
That's very kind, but a long day ahead of us. I don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Of course.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
We'll keep looking around, if that's all right.
I'll be here if you need me.
Esther.
How may I help?
Just stand while Charles lingers. Pick up Charles' note. What?
We'll keep...
I'll be here if...
Okay, we can leave. Well, I said we can leave, so let's leave.
Are you hungry, dear? You must be starving after such a long trip.
I thought we said we'd have dinner tomorrow.
It's no trouble.
Save your provisions, Esther.
Rory McWraith isn't hungry. Truly, doomsday is upon us.
Pick up Charles' note. What? Where would Charles's note be? Charles's notes. None on this side of the water and few on the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. And what strangeness have I found? These are ghosts. There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches, and if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Okay, let's get out of here. Wait. Told for the Toten by Balthasar Hans Frenhofer. Okay, come on. I picked up Charles's note. Charles's notes. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions foreshadowing. Is someone behind us who is the real target, and what causes Zinger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles's ghost might give us answers. We should investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Okay, so let me go then.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be alright?
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
To find the location of your next objective, open your map.
You'd be one of the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentions your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The Minister said you'd have questions. Well?
What are you
Dang,
doing
this
out
is
here?
a lot of dialogue.
Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm, some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
Someone always does.
I understand Banishers often trade with the forces of evil.
We do not trade. We deliver. A haunting may be caused by the errors of the living, but a ghost gets no mercy. Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Rude.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
How to get to the cemetery. Okay, there we go. Okay, what's this over here?
Be warned.
Oh.
I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
That's not how it works. I investigate hauntings, and when I know why the ghost is here and where it hides, I banish it. I do not sell trinkets.
What about those rings you wear?
I made them. They are mine. They only have power if the wearer has training. The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry spectres and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
So close to town.
Interesting. The cemetery is closed by the order of the governor. Okay, cool. Not closed for me.
Where are you leading me?
Alright, so...
No one is safe here.
Very true.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Okay, so we're gonna end it there. So fly, Eagles fly. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful life. And also, do something good today. Thanks for watching.